I'm not sure why it's taken me this long to make this video, but almost a month ago now, I had my second opinion appointment to get my vocal cords looked at to see what's going on with my voice. And boy howdy, this is a very different animal than I've dealt with in the past. So here is what healthy vocal cords look like for those of you who are not aware. And here's mine. Now, I myself am no doctor, but it's not good. So a couple of the things that you're seeing here is this vocal cord on the left side here, which is actually the right vocal fold. So the right vocal fold is about twice the size it's supposed to be. This ENT said it looked like I may have hemorrhaged that vocal cord at some point in the last couple of months. And that tracks with around when these problems began. If you take a look at the left vocal fold, the middle third has this very noticeable lump on it. And there's some discoloring where that bump is hitting the other vocal cord as well, as you can see there. So we didn't come to an official diagnosis on what that lump is yet. There was too much edema covering it, and there's also edema where that lump is hitting the other vocal fold. So we're not 100% sure what it is. But the terminology used on my after visit summary from the notes was a benign tumor. Now, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of that. The word benign, lovely, big fan of the word benign. Never been as big a fan of the word tumor. Not really my cup of tea. All that really is, though, is just a blanket term for like some sort of a vocal cord lesion, like a nodule, a polyp, or a cyst. I can easily say through all of the ENT visits I've ever had where I've gotten to see the footage of my vocal cords, I've never, ever seen them look like that before. It is, just, again, like I said at the beginning, a completely different beast in regards to, damage done and things like that. So what was the treatment? Well, the big thing is that we need to find out what that bump is. But it was too hard to figure out with all the edema and the swelling that was happening there. So my doctor wanted me to go on strict voice rest for a number of days, which would require me to miss a couple of days of work since my job is very vocally intense. She wanted to combine the strict voice silence with a steroid pack so that, while I'm not using my voice, the steroid pack actually gets to be beneficial instead of me taking the steroid pack and still speaking or singing. Because that actually makes things worse in the long run. Now, this had to wait until I could coordinate a good time with my job to take off work. The way we did it was we just did this last week. So I missed a Friday, did Saturday, Sunday, and then missed Monday. So I am on day 2 of being able to speak again. I got to tell you, 4 days of not speaking, really boring. Today was the last day of the steroid pack as well. A definite improvement. I've been too afraid to go beyond a certain level of voice usage, but there is an improvement. I'm very worried it's temporary. I'm worried that now that the steroid pack is done and I'm, again, using it a bit more consistently at work, that the progress is going to be undone. We'll see. My follow-up is on Friday, so we're going to be able to hopefully find out what needs to be done. She said if it looks a certain way, there might be procedures that need to be done, which I wouldn't be able to do until December because, I need to be able to teach at my job and my lead teacher won't be back until December. So anyway, hopefully that won't be the case. Hopefully it can just be resolved by steroid injections or something else, what have you. I'm not sure. We'll find out then. But yeah, I'll make an update video, hopefully a lot sooner than I did this time around. But yeah, interesting scenario. Very interesting scenario indeed this time around. Yeah, keep you all posted. Thanks.